Hello, my friends. Today we're learning Baba Basra Daf Kuf Samech Hey. We're going to read the Gemara and then explain. Rab Shimon Gamliel Omer Hakol Keminag Hamedina. V'tane Kama Let Leminag Medina. Amar Rav Ashi. V'atra denegi pashut v'amar le'aved li pashut v'az al avad le mikushar kpeida. Negi mikushar v'amar le'aved li mikushar v'az al avad le pashut kpeida. Ki pligi v'atra denegi b'pashut u'mikushar v'amar le'aved li pashut v'az al aved le mikushar. Mar savar kpeida or mar savar mare makom hu lo. So we learned in the Mishnah that there's different dinim between a normal get, a normal star, and a star makusha that's tied up, that you fold it and tie it up. We said different differences. And then Rab Shimon Gamliel says everything's like the Minhag HaMedina. So says the Gemara 1, Tanakama does not hold. What's the argument over here? Everyone agrees that when you have a Minhag HaMedina, you follow the Minhag HaMedina about it. So what's the machloikis over here? Says Rav Ashi, in a place where the minhag is to write a get poshut, not tied up, and he told the soifa, write me a get poshut, and went to soifa and he wrote him a makusha. So then it's a kpeida, he means he doesn't want, he said a poshut, the minhag is a poshut, everyone agreed, bein Tanakama, bein Rab Shimon Gamliel, that it's not a good get. If the minhag is to do a makusha, a knotted up one to get when you fold it up, and he told him to do me a makusha like the minhag, and he went and did a poshut, for sure everyone agreed that it's a kpeida because it's not. He asked for something specific. He did something that's not like the minhag over here. He's makbid. So where the machloikis between Tanakama and Rab Shimon Gamliel, the machloikis is in a place where the minhag is to do sometimes with poshut and sometimes with makusha, and he went and told the soifa, please do me a poshta one. And went to Soifa and he did him a makusha. So Tanakama holds, no, it's a kpeida. He asked for poshut, he didn't get what he asked for, and therefore it's not good get. And Rab Shimon Gamliel holds, no, he's only a marin mokum, meaning he's telling him, I don't want to bother you to do me a complicated get. They need to fold it up and tie it up, and it's much more complicated, a get kosher. So you could do a poshut, but for sure, if you want to go and work hard, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. All he's saying is, I want you to do a get, and if you want to work hard, work hard. And it didn't mean dafka poshut and no mekusha, and therefore says Rab Shimon Gamliel, Akol Kiminhag Medina, since in this Medina the minhag is to do both, he's only a marin mokum, and therefore the get is kosher. Let's read the Gemara weiter. Omar Aryeh, Rab Shimon Gamliel, Rab Shimon, Rab Elazar, kulu svir elohu, mare makom hu lo. Rab Shimon Gamliel hada amaran. Rab Shimon detnan, Rab Shimon omer אם ניתן להשבח הרי מקודשת. רב אלעזר דתנן, האישה שאמרה התקבל הגיתי ממקום פלוני וקיבלו לה ממקום אחר פסול. ורב אלעזר מכשיר, מר סבר קפידה ומר סבר מראה מקום הוא לא. Says Abaye, continuation we just learned the Barmar Mokum, right? Rab Shimon Gamliel and Rab Shimon and Rab Elazar, they all hold in a case where you could assume that he said something specific, but he doesn't mean that something specific. He means just to show him an indication to what he means. If he changed to something better, it's a Mari Mokum, and therefore the guy did the shlichus. Says the Gemara, Rab Shimon Gamliel is what we just said before, that when he said a get poshut and the minhag is a get poshut and mekusha, and he did the mekusha, it's okay because all he meant is a get and do an easy one, but if you want to work hard, for sure go ahead and do a mekusha, and therefore it's kosher. Rab Shimon, what's the case? So we learned in the Mishnah, in a case where a woman sent a shliach to be mikabel hakidushin from a man, and she told the shliach, accept it, get me a kiddushim, a coin of silver. And when the shliach went, and the husband, the future husband, gave the shliach a gold coin. So Rab Shimon says, since he gave something better than a silver coin, gold's worth more, so she's mikudeshes, it's only a maramokim. She meant to say, minimum silver, I'm not willing to be miskadesh for pruta, I want a minimum valuable choshev kiddushin. But if it's even more choshev and he gives gold, better, for sure, no problem, and therefore everything works, and the woman will be mekudeshes. So we can see Rab Shimon also holds Mari Mokum Loy. And what the source Rab Elazar holds Mari Mokum Loy? Because it says a Mishnah, a woman who told the shliach, a woman, a married woman, told the shliach, I want you to accept a get for me from my husband in Tel Aviv. And he went, and he accepted it for her. He got the get from the husband in Netanya. So in the Mishnah it says it's possible. And Rabbi Elazar says it's kosher. So the Gemara explains, that Tanakama holds that when the woman said in Tel Aviv, no one knows me, you'll accept the get from the husband, no one's going to know, I won't have embarrassment, I got divorced. And therefore, you went to Netanya, I didn't ask you to do it in Netanya, you didn't do your shlichus, the shlichus is no chal. But Rabbi Lofa holds no. All he meant to say, listen, I'm in Yerushalayim, I'm not going to bother you to go all the way to Netanya, so can you go to Tel Aviv? It's only an hour away, can you go to Tel Aviv and pick it up? But if the shliach wants to do extra work and go all the way to Netanya, that's further away, and accept the get, even more, thank you very much that you did it for me, thank you very much. So he's a Mari Mokum, and therefore he did the shlichus, and the get is kosher. So we could see all the three Tanoim holds that he's a Mari Mokum loy, and therefore it's kosher. We're going to read the Gemara. פשוט שכתוב בו עד אחד, בשלם המקושר שכתוב בו שני עדים פסול, יצריך. סל כדאי תחמינה אוילו בעלמא כשר, הכנה מכשר, כמשמע לן דפסול, אלא פשוט שכתוב בו עד אחד, פשיטה. אמר אביי, לא נצריכה, אפילו עד אחד בכתב ועד אחד בפה. אמר, עכשיו בעד אחד בכתב ועד אחד בעל פה. אמר לי, רבה שלי, אמר, והדה אביי מאי. אמר לי, לא שומע לי. כלומר, לא סבירה לי. אלא קשיא, מסניתים קס"ה עמוד ב' הקמשמע לן דשניים ממקושר כעד אחד הפשוט. מה הטעם? פסולו דאורייתא, אף אך אינמי פסולו דאורייתא. So we're gonna go back and explain what's happening here. It says in the Mishnah that a get mekusha that has less than 3 eidim, it's possible, and a normal get that has less than 2 eidim, only 1 eid, it's possible. Says it more, very good. The big chiddush, I get mekusha, even though that has 2 eidim and midoraisa, we know that 2 eidim is good. So the chiddush is that get mekusha, they will make the takana, and that you need 3 eidim and 2 will be possible. Very good. But what's the chiddush? The normal get, a normal shtar needs 2 eidim. Obviously, we know al pishnayim eidim yakum dova. For sure, you need 2 eidim for everything. What's the chiddush of the Mishnah? Says Abaye, I'll tell you pshat. The chiddush of the Mishnah is in a case where you have a shtar that has in it only 1 eid, and now you have another eid not written in the shtar who saw it. He's made that he saw this loan or whatever's in the shtar, but he tells it's not written in the shtar. Is this considered like a shtar that has 2 eidim that you could be goiva from nechosim mishobodim? That means from nechosim that the person sold on, that the loiva sold on. Or no, it's like a milva alpeh that you could only be goiva from nechosim nechorim. Says Abaye that the Mishnah is coming to tell you that a normal shtar that has 1 eid is possible, meaning even if it has an eid inside and another eid that's baal peh, it's possible. That means you can't be goiva from nechosim mishobodim, and that's the chiddush of the Mishnah. Says the Gemara, a Meimar said it's kosher eid echod that's written in and 1 is baal peh, not like Abaye. So Rav Ashi told a Meimar, what about Abaye? Abaye doesn't say like you. So he told him, I never heard what Abaye says, meaning I don't hold of Abaye, I argue with him. So says the Gemara, Elo lechora, so Rav Ashi told the Meimar, lechora, it's shveh our Mishnah, what's the chiddush of our Mishnah? Abaye had the right lechora from the Mishnah, because the Mishnah said there's a chiddush, the eid echod is possible. And now we know it's obvious, so it must be eid echod b'chtav, eid echod al pen, afilu och it's possible. How could you, Meimar, say it's kosher? Elamai, what's the chiddush in the Mishnah? Said the Gemara, Daf Kaf Kuf Samechei Amud Beis. This, Ameima answered Rav Ashi, this is the chiddush of the Mishnah, that the same way that the psul of 2 eidim by get mekusha is the same psul of 1 eid by a get poshut. Like by a get poshut 1 eid is possible a gamra d'oraisa, so also here by a get mekusha, if you only have 2 eidim, you're possible d'oraisa. And Tosfos explains it doesn't mean literally possible d'oraisa, because the whole din of get mekusha is only takana d'rabbanon, the psukim that were brought is only asmachta. He means to say it's like d'oraisa, it's very strong. Or Rabbeinu Geshem says it means that even if you grab the money, see, we take it away from him. But the point is that it's possible. So that's the chiddush of the Mishnah. Really, there's no chiddush that a get poshet is possible of 1 eid. The chiddush is that the get mekusha is mamash possible like a get poshet of 1 eid. Let's continue reading the Gemara. Says המימר to Rav Ashi, תדע, דשלחו מטעם חברי לרב ירמיה, עד אחד בכתב ועד אחד על פה, מהו שהצטרפו? אליבא דתניא קמא דרבי יהושע בן קרחא, לא תיבא אלך אפילו שניים בכתב ושניים על פה לא מצטרפי, אלא כי תיבא אלך, אליבא דרבי יהושע בן קרחא, שניים בכתב ושניים על פה הוא דמצטרפי, אבל עד אחד בכתב ועד אחד על פה לא מצטרפי. או דילמה לא שנה, שלח לו, אני כדאי ששלחתם לי, אלא כך דעת תלמידכם נוטה שהצטרפו. אמר לי, אנא נחים בססן לה, תשלחו לי חברי לרב ירמיה, שניים שיתו אחד בבית דין זה, ואחד בבית דין זה, מהו שיבואו בית דין אצל בית דין והצטרפו. אליבא דתניא קמא דרב נתן לא תיבא אלך, דאפילו אחד בית דין הנמי לא מצטרפי, אלא כי תיבא אלך אליבא דרב נתן, באחד בית דין הוא דמצטרפי, בתרי בית דין הלא מצטרפי, או דילמה לא שנה, ושלח לו, אני כדאי שאתם שלחתם לי, אלא כך דעת תלמידכם נוטה שהצטרפו. מר ברב חייא אמר, אחי שלחו לי, שניים שידעו בבית דין זה, וחזרו בית דין בבית דין זה, מהו שיבוא אחד מכל בית דין והצטרפו. אליבא דרב נתן לא תיבא אלך, אשתא דין מצרפינן דייני מבעי, אלא כי תיבא אלך אליבא דתניא קמא דרב נתן, עדים הוא דלא מצטרפי, אבל דייני מצרפינן עוד דילמה לא שנה שלח לו, אני כדאי שאתם שלחתם לי לקח דעת תלמידכם נוטה שהצטרפו. רבינה אמר, אחי שלחו לי, שלושה שישבו לקיים את השטר ומת אחד מהם, צריך למכתב במותיו תלת אבינה וחד לתאווה או לא, שלח לו, אני כדאי שאתם שלחתם לי לקח דעת תלמידכם נוטה שצריכים למכתב במותיו תלת אבינה וחד לתאווה ועל די עילוי לרב ירמיה בבי מדרשה. Says the Gemara, says a Meimar who holds that the Eid Echod Bechtav and Eid Echod Baal Peh Mitzaref to Rav Ashi, I'll bring you Aryeh. So before we're going to read the Aryeh, I want to explain this is very Yesodistic thing to this whole next sugya. A machloikis that we have, it's a machloikis in Sanhedrin. Be'ez Hashem, we're going to start very soon in Perek Zebura. Tanna Kamma holds that two Eidim saw the same deed, but they never saw together. They were standing in different places and the Eidim didn't see each other. Even though that they saw the same thing, they can't be mitzaref to Eidus. That's the most chumra shita Tanna Kamma. Rabbi Yeshua ben Kocha holds, we don't need them to see together, but we need them to come to Bezdin together. And if they didn't come to Bezdin together, they know mitzaref, if one came today and one came tomorrow. And the most kulodika shita is Rav Nosson. Rav Nosson holds that even if they didn't see together, even if one came today to Bezdin and one came tomorrow, they mitzaref. So says Rav Ameimar to Rav Ashi, I'll bring you right to me, because they sent from Eretz Yisrael the friends to Rav Yirmiyah. What's the din? Eid echod b'chtav, eid echod al peh. Will they be mitzaref or not? Mamish our shaila that we have a machlokes between Ameimar and Abaye. And they ask the question the following: Lefi the Tanna Kamma over there who says that the Eidim need to see the case together to be made. For sure we do have a shaila because one b'chtav, one Baal Peh, they didn't see it together, therefore they not made, for sure. My shaila is the Rabbi Yeshua ben Kocha who said that they don't need to see it together, they just need to come to Bezdin together. Is it okay over here or not? And that means is it considered over here as if they come into Bezdin separately because one's on the shtar and one's Baal Peh, or they considered a good Eidos? So Rav Yirmiyah sent Eretz Yisrael. Who am I that you're sending me the shaila? I'm not your rabbi or something that you're asking. I'm not any kidai shalachtem li. But my talmidchem, that means I'm your talmid. If you ask me already, I'll tell you as a talmid, I'll tell you that I think that they will be mitzaref. That eid echod b'chtav and eid echod b'al peh will be mitzaref. So what do we see from here? Like Ameimar says here, Aryeh from Yirmiyah that eid echod b'chtav and eid echod b'al peh is mitzaref. So told Rav Ashi to Ameimar, no, you don't have a Aryeh. You learned it that way. We learned the story of Aryeh, a whole different question they asked him, nothing to do with Eid Echad B'chtav, Eid Echad B'shtar, and we're going to see a few versions what they asked of Aryeh. So version number one says Rav Ashi, this is how we learned it, that the friend sent to Rav Yirmiyah from Eretz Yisrael two people who were made in this Bezdin. Two people were made. Reuven was made in Gateshead. in the Beis Din in Gateshead, and Shimon was made in the Beis Din of Manchester. So could the two Beis Dins gather together, and now they go Eidos together of two Eidim? And the question was, Lefi Tanekama, who says that you need to see the Eidos together and come together, I don't have a shaila. Because even if they came to one Beis Din, they won't be mitzdaref. Why is my shaila? Lefi Rav Nosson, who says they don't need to see it together and they don't need to come to Beis Din together. That's only maybe if we come to the same Beis Din in Gateshead, one on Sunday and one on Thursday, they can be mitzdaref. But here, one came to Manchester and one came to Gateshead. Could that be mitzdaref as well or not? So he sent them back, like what you answered in the first question. The build-up is very similar. And he says, I'm not worthy to ask me. But your Talmud, meaning me, if you're asking me, I'm your Talmud, I'll tell you, yes, they could be mitzdaref. If Rav Nosson, like if he came one Eid on Sunday, and one Eid came on Thursday to the same Beis Din, they mitzdaref. So if one Eid came to one Beis Din, and one Eid came to other Beis Din, it's also mitzdaref. Now, Mar, the son of Rav Chia, said a whole different pshat they sent to Rav Yirmiyah. This is what they sent. Two people who were made, two Eidim were made in one Beis Din. And I'm going to go over here with the pshat of Rabbeinu Gershon. And then they went and they were made in another Beis Din. They were made in Gateshead and two Eidim. And then they were made in Manchester, two Eidim. And then they were made in London, two Eidim, the same two Eidim. And now, the Beis Din in Gateshead of three people, two of them went and did Aliyah. The Beis Din in Manchester, two of them went and did Aliyah. The Beis Din in London, two of the Dayanim also went and did Aliyah. So you have one Dayan left from each Beis Din. Can they all get together and say, listen, we all got the Eidos together, full Eidos of two Eidim, and could be mitzdaref or not? And Lefi Rav Nosson, who said that they don't even have to see it together and each Eid could come separately, there's no shaila. If already Eid can mitzdaref, for sure the Beis Din could be mitzdaref. The whole shaila is Lefi Tanekama. Tanekama says Eidim can't be mitzdaref, but can, here where the Eidim saw it together and made together, but just a Beis Din accepted it separately, can they be mitzdaref or not? Maybe the Dayanim could be mitzdaref, maybe they're not. So he sent them back, I'm not Kedai, they should ask me that. But your Talmud says that they should be mitzdaref. Tanekama hold the Eidim can't be mitzdaref, but the Beis Din could be mitzdaref. Ravina said this is what they sent to Rav Yirmiyah. What to do in a whole different case, nothing to do with the machlokes of Tanekama, Rav Shimon Koch and Rav Nosson. Three people who were sitting to be Mekayim the shtar. A Beis Din, like we will learn later on, that they write the Mois of Klas Avina, and we saw and we checked, and this is a good shtar. And then one of the Dayanim died. So before they managed to write it in, do they need to write in the shtar that we were sitting three people and one is gone or not? Or they don't have to bother to say, they could write we were three people and they don't have to write that one of them died. So he sent them back, I'm not worthy to ask me, but your Talmud, meaning me, I think, I'm noiter that the din is that you need to write inside the shtar that we were sitting three people and one is gone. And the Gemara finishes off before the Mishnah that because of this pshat of Rav Yirmiyah that was good, he answered them well to the people who sent him a shaila in Eretz Yisrael. They put Rav Yirmiyah in the Beis Medrash. The Rashbam said that there was a question that Rav Yirmiyah asked that they didn't like, so they took him out of the Beis Medrash. But here they answered well to the shaila from Eretz Yisrael. B'schus that they put him back in Beis Medrash. We're going to finish here because the Mishnah over there is a new sugya that goes on to Kuf Samech Vav. Should be zoicha to do chazara, should be zoicha to understand, we should zoicha to remember, and we should be zoicha for lots of tzuras toilers for all Klal Yisrael. Amen. Thank you very much.